I would describe it as a feeling of being a little bit alone, maybe a little bit isolated, almost like there's a dark cloud over your head, maybe, or a large, heavy weight on your shoulders for some reason. I don't know what. I don't really understand why I feel like that, but it just did feel that way. Like yeah, everything was against me. That's what I think it felt like to me.
Like carrying a backpack full of bricks, like just dragging you down all the time.
I describe depression as voices in my head at some points, and it's just depression's bad. It completely drains you of emotions. It doesn't let you do anything to make you, even if you want to be happy, you just can't. It just drags you down.
It all started after I had my first child. Just felt really lonely.
I think started off really with just feeling really like not very positive, really. I think about anything really, and carried on as normal, day to day. Went to work, came home, even went out with the weekends and things. But I think deep down inside, I knew there was something not quite right. So yeah, I was feeling quite unhappy, really. I think, but on the inside rather than the outside, really. I think put on a bit of a brave. They call it a brave face. Put on a bit of a brave face, really.
It was the voices that I was hearing in my head at some points that dragged me down, and I got to a point where I thought, "What's the point?" And I grabbed a knife and pierced my skin, and then I quickly pulled it out and let the blood drip down as I watched it, and then saw one of the workers where I used to live, and he patched me up and asked if everything was alright. I said, yeah. There's different ways to in different people's minds, and when they've got depression, they've got different ways of dealing with it. I either have the thought of wanting to kill myself, or just blocking everything out, sitting there and listening to inspirational music. That's the best way I deal with it, is by listening to music, and this can't fault it, to be honest. Well, me and my nan are very close, so I opened up to her about it, and it was easy because, you know, she sat there and she listened, and I showed her a scar, and she obviously she didn't like what she saw, but I think that was just something that my nan had to deal with, and I think for a week, I had to sit there with her in the front room, day in day out, so she could keep an eye on me in case I done it again. But after I'd done it, and after I'd spoken to my nan, I felt a bit more at ease, but obviously the depression was still weighing me down quite a bit.
After Riley, mum, yeah.
Is that easy?
No, because I don't like mum to worry, especially now that I don't live at home.
I got told by a few people to go to the doctors and whatever to get it sorted and whatever, but I didn't really need the doctors at all. I just needed my family to sit me down, explain to me why what I did was wrong and I shouldn't have dealt with it that way. And as soon as you've spoke to it about them, you move on from it and you feel a bit more at ease.
Yeah, I didn't go straight away, but yeah, I went to the doctors and spoke to the doctor, and it was actually absolutely amazing, actually. And yeah, an inspiration, I think, to me, because straight away he was really helpful, actually, and just sat there and listened and wasn't judgmental or anything like that. And then yeah, every time I went to see him, I just felt a little bit better.
Yeah, so Mum took me down to the doctors. I explained to them what was going on and how I felt, and then they put me on some tablets.
Okay, and did that help?
Yeah, I'm okay now. I'm still on my tablets now.
If you're scared about getting advice from either a professional or whatever, take a mate with you if you have to. Make sure that they're there for you. If you want them to come in and they say yeah, get them to hold your hand whilst you're being spoke to about it. But if you don't want to seek professional help or anything, then I suggest talking to your family, because you never know, someone in your family might have gone through it before. As soon as you speak to your family, you feel a bit more at ease and you can get on with it. But just don't shut your family out, because they're the ones that are more important to you. And don't shut close friends out, because if you do that, then you realise who you lose and how many people you lose.
Just get help. Just find someone you can trust and talk to them about it. Once you talk to them and get it out, it already feels like a weight lifted off your shoulders.
Go and get help. The quicker you can get help, the better off you will be, for sure.